5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live with Neve.
All right. Happy Friday, everybody. You're on Live with Neve. It is 10 o'clock a.m. on the East Coast. It is a smoggy, hot as hell day. Heat advisories, all that good stuff. And my new moniker, Big Daddy Candy. How about it? I was watching a little bit of Django Unchained and had to adopt that moniker for a few days. For those of you who are fans of Quentin Tarantino, I think that's just such a great and fun movie. I mean, it's just hysterically funny on so many levels. But we have an interesting day today. I'm going to bring Julie on and our rant man, Mr. Mike Imperato. We do have a special guest who'll be with us in the second set and segment. And instead of what we usually do is interviewing people, I have a friend of mine, John Schneider, who will be interviewing us for a change about it'll be a no-holds-barred tag team wrestling match, finding out the origins of Live with Neve and other things that go bump in the night. So John will be with us. He's an author. He's a musician. He's an author. He's all-around talented guy, videographer, extremely great producer. He's had a long and interesting career, and we'll talk a little bit of that if I can get a word in edgewise. We have a tendency when we speak to each other to get pretty carried away, and you never know. We're off to the races. So we'll have John up shortly. Our good buddy Irish today is out. One of his kitties unfortunately bit a light cord, and so our hearts are with him, and they're off hauling ass to the vet and taking care of business, and I hope the little critter's okay. Any rate, hi Kathleen, nice to see you. I always like new faces here on Live with Neve. So Julie, let's come on up here. Tell me what's going on, babe.
Hey, what's up?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good Friday morning, everybody. Happy Friday.
Yeah. Are you feeling good?
It's Friday. I mean, who doesn't feel good on a Friday unless you have to work on Saturday or get your teeth pulled or a colostomy or some shit.
Well, about that working tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, is there something you had to tell me later after the show?
I'm just messing with you. No, I don't have anything, but you just know in our crazy life, anything can happen is all I'm going to say. It is Friday. And remember, it's not just any Friday, but it is Friday the 13th.
Oh, God. There we go. Baby. Now we're cursed. Thank you for that. Now we're all jinxed.
No. I was thinking that when we were struggling earlier with John backstage and in the green room, struggling with John can get scary. So all I can tell you is that I thought we were getting some kind of poltergeistian effect or, I talked to John Spear the other night and our friend's not been feeling well, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
But I will tell you, in a case like this, when there's evidence of demonic possession, I mean, hell, my ex-wife said I was demonically possessed. So anything's possible on Friday the 13th. Like what I'm going to do is at the end of the show, I'm going to eat a mouthful of Alka-Seltzers and start frothing at the mouth, screaming about COVID not working, my vaccine. So be prepared. I have a few tricks for today.
Yes, just make sure it's all recorded.
Of course it's all recorded. I'm curious always where people come to us from who are on the show. They just sort of sometimes wander up like a wandering Jew, a man on a mission, a Sancho Panza. You just never know.
Or they just got beamed down to the wrong planet.
Well, that we could have evidence of alien abductions in our show. I have a few guests that we've had who I think may have been abducted at one point, and you never know.
Really?
I'm open up to all possibilities. It's the only way sometimes I can explain certain people's behavior. It's like one big Men in Black episode in my life.
That's that's a great analogy, actually.
Thank you. I had to get a master's in analogies to come up with such a great, soliloquism, I guess.
Very
We're
good.
Going for yeah, baby. I don't know why. I just feel like it's vocabulary verb day or something. I don't know. She came to see Michael. Okay, Kathleen. Yes. Well, don't worry. We've got Michael. He's shining his guns in the back room.
And Pamela, he's ready to go. We're going to bring him on. How about now? Is that a good time?
Yes. Well, let's have without further ado, the one, the only Mike Imperato, Rant Man Extraordinaire.
Okay, let's bring him on. Mr. Mike.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
How are ya?
Thank you, Kathleen. It's good to see you.
I couldn't be better.
It's great. I mean, I got so much shit to rant about today. It's just.
Oh, good.
I don't know if I start with the dumbing down of America again, because that's like a going theme.
Or that seems to be a ripple through my personal life.
Let's start with freaking. Let's start with Star Wars and freaking Disney. You know how Disney is a freaking. People just keep going and throwing money at this company. They just keep throwing money. They go with wheelbarrows with their family, filled with cash, and they just get to the gate and dump the wheelbarrow of cash out for Disney to have. So, hey, I love Star Wars more than anybody else, the same as everybody else. Now Disney has a Star Wars themed hotel. Great freaking idea. I want to go there, right? Guess what? For a family of 4, for 2 nights, 2 freaking nights in this hotel for 4 freaking people, $6,000.
What?
Where does it end? Well, you know what? It's bullshit. It's freaking bullshit. Now, I heard this on the radio, so it might not be true. But hey, if it's on the air, it's right. You gotta believe it. So, but sure. And I'm sure there's assholes out there that goes, "Oh, honey, look, Star Wars. Disney has a new Star Wars hotel. It's only $6,000 for 2 nights. Let's go." How about you? Do you get to bang
Jar Jar Binks?
How about you put the $6,000 in your kid's college fund and watch freaking Star Wars on fucking TV
for life?
So I was going to ask.
Stupid.
I mean,
it's so
did they actually take you to space?
Because you got to figure, a family of 4 that goes to Disney for one day right now with the admission and the food, you're going for at least $1,200 to $1,500. It's insane. But yet, there they are waiting on a freaking line to go on these freaking rides. Once my kids got to a certain age, they were done. Let them have their own kids, then they could go back to freaking Disney and spend all their freaking money on it.
I did my time. I have 3 children, and I've been to Grizzly World numerous times.
Yeah, it's insane. But can you imagine $6,000? You go to the Plaza Hotel and bang a freaking high dollar call girl for $6,000.
Well, that's how I would look at it.
I mean, come on, you got to say, "Oh, honey, yeah, I know you want to take the kids to the Star Wars hotel, but." There's this really hot chicken freaking.
It's called the Happy Ending Thailand Hotel.
Yeah, I mean,
the newest project. You get a lady boy for $40.
Are we going to spoil the shit out of these kids, or are we going to worry about ourselves? Because the kids come last.
Well, I think we all have.
Oh my God!
It's so.
Let me tell you a story about Mickey and Goofy and everybody. Mickey Mouse was getting divorced. He was getting divorced from Minnie. And they were taking depositions and dictation and all that kind of stuff. And they asked Mr. Mouse, "Well, what's going on? What's happening?" He says, "Well, I didn't die. I really just killed this joke right into the floor. Something about fucking Goofy. I just scraped it to the floor. Just pick me up here. Help me out, will you, Brant Man? That's why I pay you big bucks."
Just tell me what you want to say. Do you want to say it like Goofy and Mickey?
Like Mickey.
Oh
boy! How about this one from South Park? When they had the Jonas Brothers on, and they had the promise rings, and they would spooge their female audience, the prepubescent girls, and they would spooge them with a hose of stuff to cool them off, because they all had, and Mickey would come on. He said, "Well, do we have a problem here? Are we going to have a problem here, you Jonas Brothers? I want you to use your promise rings. We want little girls to be so in love with you. It went on and on and on. Like,
oh my God.
I thought promise rings. I thought a promise ring was something that musicians used to carry in the 70s and 80s, which you'd meet some chick, and you'd say something like,
when you promise somebody you can continue, you know what? Here's this ring, wear it, because I'm still going to be an asshole whether you wear it or not. I'm not. That's the way it's going to be. It's that you're promising to stay an asshole.
I thought it meant that, you'd promise not to do anything too carnal until they were like, I mean,
that's what it is. Yes.
I mean,
you're right,
I knew
Neil.
Bands in the 70s would carry these things in the glove box along with some condoms and that last joint of the dirt weed nobody wanted to smoke. And it was so when you went to small towns, you could meet some chick, and the first thing you say is you go, "Hey, what's happening? I'm the drummer." And then they go, "Oh, really?" And you go, "Yeah." Like, "Hey, are you a model?" And then they like,
"Oh God, nobody falls for that."
And then after you bring them up to dinner, then you take them out and you buy them a pizza, and you go, "Hey, honey, I got a pizza. I'm a big spender. You know where I come from. This is not, this is like nothing, baby. The sky's the limit. I'm gonna take you to Church's Chicken later.
You're a model. They're not going to eat it. You're a model.
Yeah, but remember, they're not really a model. That's the whole thing. Is you just have to play the pantomime. And I'm not saying
it was easier for me. It was easier when I was working in construction out west and I had my Cadillac. I just had to say, "How you doing?" And that was it. It was all over. me and my friend Larry Lombardi, we were working in Page, Arizona, and we went through the drive-thru with Dairy Queen. We had my Cadillac at the time. We put our order, and the girls are freaking all leaning out the window. "Can you say it again? Can you say it again?" It was freaking. It was too easy. We were working in Utah. We were working in Utah, right next to Osmond
Mormons.
Studios. These girls came by on their horses. Just say, "How you doing?" That's it. Next thing you know, I'm on the horse. Next thing you know, I'm in a house. It was too freaking easy.
Let me ask you, Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
Did they have Mormon underwear? Did you get a glimpse of the infamous magical Mormon panties? I mean, I'm a man of the world, but
then wait, believe it or not, the Mormons actually had a strip like 86th Street in Brooklyn. She had to take me and show me off that night to all her friends. All I had to do was walk around saying, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing?" It was so freaking easy. I mean, oh my God! All I had to do was go anywhere outside of Brooklyn and say, "How you doing?" And that was it. It was. Oh my God!
Are you serious? That's so crazy.
It was so easy. It was so freaking easy.
Is that one of the regular things you do to pick up chicks?
From Brooklyn, I guess. You got hair and everything and freaking guns,
No.
And the Cadillac didn't help. The Eldorado certainly didn't hurt it.
No, the Eldorado was a sweet rod. I used to take my stepfather's.
Hey, one time, I'm only 5'7", so one time I had this girl in my Eldorado. We had the seat all the way back. But then it broke. I was driving home like these kids with the asshole pickups today, with the front elevated high and the back low. I'm sitting on the very front edge of the seat trying to see my freaking way home. It was.
Oh my goodness!
I took that Eldorado through a car wash one night, not realizing it's freaking 19 below zero. Well, I sat outside the car wash for an hour and a half, locked in a fucking block of ice, with my heaters on full blast. We would go to the club from Saturday Night Fever that night. We were going to dance at that club.
Shit.
Oh,
but I took like an hour and a half to get a little hole in my windshield that I could even see out of.
While we're talking Cadillac Eldorados, I used to take my father's Eldorado and drive it from Ridgewood, New Jersey into Manhattan. I'd be wearing my leisure suit. I'd have the top down. I'd be fucking riding around with my friends. I'm like 15. I got this little sissy of a mustache.
My God.
And I'm sitting there and I drive up. I'm like around hundreds, somewhere up in the upper hundreds in Harlem. And I pull over the only gas station. There's not many gas stations. So I'm like a kid. And I pull up to this gas station. The old guy chomping the cigarette. We pull up with the top down. We thought we were so cool. Had puka beads. Go hang out at the Paramus Park Mall. God. And this guy looks at us and I hand him a 10. I go, "Put $10 in it." He put the $10 in, and then we got lost and rode around Manhattan for like 3 times till we finally got on the GW heading home. Yes, puberty is a lot of fun. I'm still eternally in puberty, but on that note, we're going to go to a break. It's 10:15 half past the hour, and we're out of here.
Yes, and I just wanted to say, hey, Rich Parada, thank you very much. You're so kind. And I wanted to also notate Rich's new profile picture made me instantly think of Mr. Andy Warhol. So I just
I thought you were going to say something else. But
absolutely, I agree.
You great?
gotta
Yes.
Go with the clock.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. We'll be right back.
Oh, God. Oh.
Hey guys, I'm international singer-songwriter Hira and I'm on Live with Neve. See you guys soon.
Hi, everybody. Neve from Live with Neve. We're just having a little fun driver here, so please PayPal me / at Live with Neve. Oh, man, Julie, it is just so early in the morning for that. My God. You know, for our viewers watching, we don't normally get so crude, but it's Friday the 13th. Listen, I know. That is the most...
It went from a gorgeous ass. It went from an amazing ass to a fart. I'm like, how did you even make that connection?
Lord have mercy, I'm telling you.
I don't know what John Schneider
I'm thinking, it's like, wow, we got a new sponsor, like some gym is sponsoring the show. I'm like, look at this freaking ass. Holy shit. I'd like to just say, how you doing? And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, my God.
Well, yeah, that kind of hits, it's a little early in the morning for that, God, man, it's just, Jesus, I spilled my coffee or whatever I'm drinking here. I mean, Jesus, Julie, I needed sawdust.
Oh, my God.
That is why I love you, Rich. Don't ever change, brother.
Oh, dude, I know, Rich. God damn it. I'm going to die here. You guys are killing me. It's so funny. Okay.
All right, let's regain our composure. Because first off, our next guest, he has a reputation to destroy. And now that he's appeared on our show, I can assure you it's ruined everywhere. I also, before we go to our really fancy guest, behind me, that's from Kabul, Afghanistan, or Afghanistan, as we'd like to call it. We're going to talk more about that in the last segment, but now we're going to bring John Schneider, the inimitable John Schneider.
John, welcome to the show.
Welcome, John.
Good morning.
I knew he was going to do that.
He's missing.
He's fucking with us. He's fucking with us.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my God!
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, hey, man, you're good. You're
Mike,
very good.
You are funny. Are you appearing somewhere?
No,
he's appearing in your bedroom if the price is right. I'm his procurer.
That's nothing though. I got a rant about another idiot in America that you guys are gonna love when we're ready.
I'm Mr. Parada's booking agent.
All right.
So
listen,
I got a cut.
I wanted to say I love that discussion. I wanted to be part of it. One of the things I wanted to talk about was the Cadillac that you talked about, Neil. When I was a kid, I was. What's that?
A great back seat.
Are you gonna keep butting in as I talk?
Absolutely.
Or
I'm known as a special talent.
What I need to say. All right. So when I was a kid, I had a Cadillac Eldorado. My grandparents were very rich, and we can talk about that on a future show, if in fact you have future shows. I took this Cadillac to a body shop. I'd always loved Jaguars, Jaguar XKEs, man. I would, if I had a fortune today, I'd buy one. But I brought it to the body shop, and I said, I want you to make this Cadillac. And the Eldorado was fairly sporty. I said, make it look like a Jaguar, that sloping front and the special, and they did. They made it look exactly like it. And it was so fucking cool to drive around in this car. And I got signs that I put on the side of the big giant Jaguar. This is true. And it said Palm Beach Nudist Club. And I drove around with my shirt off. I swear to God. And then, Mike, I wanted to tell you about the comedy. I used to be a comedian. As you can tell, I'm no longer a comedian.
Did they follow you home with that sign is what I want to know. Did you have any followers?
I was actually cute back then. Oh, by the way, yesterday we were having a rehearsal. And I had to study my script like crazy over the last night because I kept missing my lines, didn't I, yesterday? But one thing terrible. Jules said to me, she said, you look very handsome. Now, the reason I look handsome, And the reason that my voice is so fucking cool when you listen to me, Mike, you want to fuck me, don't you? I mean,
$1 in the square jar.
I want you. There's no doubt. I'll tap the shit out of you.
Here it is. I got this incredible software. You know the stuff that you get on your phone where it makes you look like a rabbit and all kinds of crazy stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I swear to you, I have software now that makes me look incredibly good. And I've got it on right now, but I'm going to turn it off. And if there's children around, you gotta stay away. You gotta stay away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the software. See, okay, there it is. Hold on. I just cover this up so you can't see it. All right, I'm coming back. Here we go.
Oh.
My.
What I look like in
Oh my God.
without the software. The software.
Oh my God! It's
I
a
don't know.
virus. It's spreading.
I'm
What
desperate
did
to entertain.
I come into here?
I know, right?
Oh,
Welcome,
Just
Irish.
put your hand on your knife.
God, where's my
John's
smoke?
going to get us kicked off of the air.
And then
here today.
how many people are going to interrupt me? Now I got to know right away. Are there more people coming on the show?
Just 2 or 3 more, my friend.
Jesus fucking Christ! What's wrong with you people? Don't you realize that if you got somebody famous like me, you know I have ADHD, so
Oh, you're in great company here,
I
brother.
have all
Company.
kinds of issues. But I wanted to tell you, Mike, I started my comedy at Garvin's Comedy Club down in Washington, D.C. And one of my claim to fame was I went on right before, oh, God. You know how you sometimes will say to somebody, they'll talk about a guy like Neil, and you can't remember his name. You'll say to somebody, yeah, he's my best friend, this guy that does the show. And somebody will say, what's his name? And you'll go, I don't know. I don't remember. But Eddie Murphy was the comedian that followed me. And then I heckled him. He heckled me. And that was the night at Garvin's Comedy Club in Washington, D.C., when he said he was going up to New York the next day for a interview and an audition for Saturday Night Live. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
And
That is so awesome.
We had fun with each other and stuff like that. So it was kind of cool. Hey, I have a whole list of things. Comedy was one of them. And stuff about the pandemic, about history. And look, there's a whole inside version of this. See, look, see?
Wow.
There that strikes your fancy. Friday
He's
the
really
13th.
on the wrong show. You're so prepared.
How many times are you going to interrupt me?
Only you have 3 more.
You act
left
like
this
this is your
segment.
fucking show. Jules, can you take over? Could you just take over, please? I kid because I hate you.
Yeah.
Okay, now listen. Friday the 13th. For me
Jesus
and my
God.
family, Irish, are you paying attention?
I got ADHD. I thought this was the ADHD support group.
Listen, he's used to this, right?
This isn't. This is the wrong room.
How come your face is so red? Are you
That's
Scottish?
why he's Irish. He's Irish.
Oh, he's not Scottish. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought
He'll take you in the shower for that. goddammit.
Hey, I like that. Now
I'm not the brightest person. I'm the Irish guy who does roofs. So I'm here.
Really?
Hi.
Irish, this is actually a group of guys that had used Cadillacs to try and get laid.
All right.
So if you didn't
Mike,
have a
you
Cadillac
gotta
trying to
get
get
a
laid.
better mic. Mike, you gotta get a better mic.
You were
Mike,
rolling.
You need a mic. Okay, listen. So Friday the 13th was a national holiday for my family. We love to do that kind of shit. We love to kind of like just tease the spirits and tease destiny and all that kind of shit. We also liked a lot. The other big holiday was April Fool's Day. What a great! It should be a national holiday because we do have a lot of fools in government, don't we? All right. Did you say
Or
you
on
wanted
this
to know-
planet.
Yes, that's right. Did you say you wanted to know more about me? Did you say
Yes.
that? You did. Okay.
We have a question and answer period where
I'm
we
not
ask you
telling
all
you.
of
I'm
your,
not-
your proclivities.
I do want to tell you that I am so depressed. I'm still depressed,
Oh.
and I think a lot of us won't admit how depressed we are after the pandemic. In all seriousness, there's a huge malaise. Do you know that word, Neil?
Oh, I love that word.
Man,
It's
Yeah,
always a good one.
Remember the Carter
know,
years? Yes.
I always, when I go to McDonald's, I always order a quarter pounder with cheese with extra malaise.
Yes.
Always.
But
But
And how does that go over?
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I just missed something I wanted to do here. Hold it. Don't go away. You're leaving, aren't you? Here we go. This is another in honor of Friday the 13th, and you had mentioned it earlier about tricks. I'd like to do a magic trick.
Oh.
Would you, and Jules, would you be my assistant? It goes like this. And,
I would be
song like a pretty girl. Here we go.
I would be absolutely very much interested in that.
Now, I want to show you something. Now, this is a very sharp needle. I used this during some very delicate. Whoops, here I got the wrong end of it. It's a very sharp needle, and I'll poke it into the balloon, Mr. Happy Face here. I got my bouncing around on the screen. Okay.
There you
watch
go.
This. It's gonna go into the balloon and pop it. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, there you go. Now, and that wasn't the trick. Here we go. Gonna tie up the balloon. All right, here we go now.
Here we go. Am I showing him?
And we're gonna stick this needle. It's the same needle. Okay.
Same needle. See?
Let me show you how to sharpen it. Look
how do you sharpen it? Ooh, wow. Look at that.
Sharp needle.
Ow! Ow, little blood.
Here we go. This may not work, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, careful. Ooh.
Yes, we're taking donations for John's funeral services, which will be held later today.
He incorporated music and everything in that. It was like a one-man band.
It was great,
Loved it.
I'm telling you. Yes, he did. Coming up.
Live with Neve. I like to wipe my nose on my sleeve. You think it's funny, but it's not. Oh yeah, it's not. All right, questions.
Okay, now you have got to. You'll see where this is going. There's going to be a theme to these songs all through the show, I think. See you later, Toby. We love you, baby. Toby's our girl.
Where does Toby have to go? Where's he going?
She actually is a promoter who's got about 100 other shows that she works with, and she's our pal, our girl from Wilshire. She'll be back, and she'll be with you in spirit because she has a direct connection from God that now allows her to hear the show even when she's not here.
She seems like she's a really nice person.
She really is.
She is.
Actually, if you're real nice and you do a good job today, I might introduce you to Toby.
Oh, well,
I don't
Might
know.
be romantic balls. You guys live on opposite coasts, so it's easy to make the relationship fail.
Or work, it depends.
It
Can I
just
ask you a
depends.
question? Jules, I want to ask you this because you said I was handsome yesterday.
Yes,
I've had a boner for 24 hours ever since.
Holy shit.
Call
Do
that
you
Viagra.
What's that? Okay, so I'm just going to ask you. I want to describe my situation, and you tell me whether you think I'd be useful to any woman.
Oh, of
First of all, I live with my mother. She's 96 years old.
Yes.
We don't sleep together, but we sleep nearby.
It's a good start.
She's
That's a good start.
She's a wonderful lady with a great sense of humor. She's still at 96 years old. She goes out into the garden, waters plants and things like that. We tell each other that we love each other every day because, I'm lucky to have a mom that can still around. A lot of us don't have moms that are still alive. So I'm very grateful for that. But I also have chickens, and I'm
Toby was single.
Is anybody here Polish?
No.
No.
All right.
I'm not.
And there's probably porn. Oh, I just saw Rich talk about porn.
Rich Parada.
Did you see my mother in a porno?
We got to make him a cast member. I swear to God.
I love Rich. Rich is the best. Rich is great.
The richness is truly the richness.
We
richness of spirit. Sorry, John.
No. Go ahead. Go off. What did he say?
He was just. He said porn had him going. He said he saw the movie once where you and your mom and the chickens.
I took legal action when that film came out.
So much for that non-disclosure agreement. That NDA just flew right.
Oh my God!
And can I just say, those were it wasn't my mother. Those were stand-in tits. I'm just telling you. It wasn't her. Just
That's
saying.
stand in for the
It would have
fluffer.
been too bizarre because those are the tits I suckled as a kid, and I certainly wouldn't do it as an adult.
I was wondering why Betty White was in the credits of that movie.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
All right,
Well,
so
yes.
I want to tell you something else too, and it has to do. You know, my mind is always trying to connect the dots, and those fucking dots are killing me. They're everywhere. I see them everywhere. But you just talked about something that made me think of acting, and I used to act actually as well. I've been in a couple of movies. I've been in. I love doing film. I'd love to do a film out here. But I did a film with Johnny Cannizzaro, who was in, he comes back every year from Hollywood, and he and I are generally friends, except for that last incident, and I apologize to him every day for, I thought he was gay. I didn't know. So here's what I'm thinking. I did this movie in which I played an old guy who was down on his luck and probably dying, and I went into a pawn shop, and I tried to see if I could sell stuff, that I had. I just had a few things. And the guy was really mean to me. He was Johnny Cannizzaro. And so the movie ended. It was only about 10 minutes. And the movie ended. And I played it. I posted it everywhere like I do. And people started saying, there were actually people who thought it was real and said, I'll never go into that pawn shop. He was so mean to you. I can't believe that I'll never go in there. And I had to say, no. I wanted to say, are you fucking nuts? But I said, no, sorry, ma'am. And it was my mom actually. But
God damn it.
Damn. So John, some of these various movies, have you had more fun with any of the various municipal videos you've done? Oh, he's got a shotgun.
Not really, Neil. I don't like any of them. I do a lot of Facebook. I have 150,000 members on my Facebook group. I have 500,000 people that watch my television show on Comcast in a number of counties throughout the Jersey Shore.
That's
amazing.
I
get recognized a lot, and that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. I love that because I'm very insecure. And having people say, oh, God, I love you, Mr. Schneider, it just titillates me, and my nipples perk right up. I get very excited to see people when they come up.
I was going to ask about that. I didn't want to say nothing.
Yeah, he's on the right show.
Yeah, I figured I might be. I can't do this on my own show. My show is really for elderly people, and half of them would have a heart attack and die if they saw me saying this shit. So I prefer. Now, here, let's get to the meat of it. You see this book right here?
Oh, okay.
You see it?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
You do. All right. Your vision is good. No, I'm just kidding. This is a book that was produced by Monmouth County, New Jersey last year, and it is it highlights the 50 top historians of the last 50 years in this county. A lot of history has taken place in this county, Revolutionary War stuff and all that, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. And then I'll talk about some other crazy things. But I'm in the book. There are 38 historians that are still alive. 12 are deceased. But I'm in here, and it's amazing to me. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? It'd be like, you, Neve, going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You'd say, what the fuck did they screw up?
Holy shit!
But here it is.
Oh my God!
This is my 2 pages, and up here they give the birth date, and I get this. I want you to be amazed because this is the biggest magic trick at all. Watch, let me show you here. See when it says I was born?
Oh my God.
1939. What does that mean?
Yeah, you were born the year prior to the Great War, as Uncle Adolf calls it.
Yeah, that's right. I'm Vincent Ernst. Oh, please step right this way. It's cold out here. Go into the warm oven.
You go take a warm bath. Oh my God.
That was a horrible.
That is really a horrible analogy.
Horrible analogy.
Horrible. We'll be punished deeply.
All right, so we don't have to take a break, do we? Because I'm getting really tired.
Yeah, we do have to take a break.
Actually, we're 4 minutes over. We'll be back.
So
with
take
John
your
Schneider.
fucking break, and I'll see you on the other side.
Class.
Hi, this is Leland Sklar, and I am hanging with Neve, and I am having the best time of my life.
Live with Neve Fridays on the East Coast from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Good morning.
Ah, what are you doing? Good morning.
Well, you know, that song, just the slow fade was quick. I got caught on the downbeat. I was going up on the downbeat. Everybody get up. I was doing a little Parliament Funkadelic in my brain.
All right. Well, sure.
We got Rich going ham today. He's got two different languages going on. I'm pretty sure he's talking about changing his shitty diaper in there. Oh my God!
Listen, right now between John and Rich, we're gonna bring. I'm gonna send Richness a link and have John and the Richness. We'll call it the John and Rich show for a minute. But it looks like John has some kind of a device off camera, so let's bring John on.
Oh God!
John Schneider show.
Now, ladies, this won't hurt a bit.
Did you wash your hands twice?
That's what this Jules. You finally found the guy that sent all that stuff.
Am I allowed to use anal probes on television?
It is him.
Is this the real one from Area 51?
Sing along if you know the words.
Jules, we found your stalker. He was here all along in plain sight.
All right.
And he booked himself on the show to get closer.
All right. Speaking of books. Speaking of books.
What happened?
The hell was?
We were asking the same
You have
thing.
to work on your sound effects. I'm sorry. All right, so I've written a couple of books. Let's get through this because everybody hates books. I don't even read books. This is one of my books called Historic Highlands. Okay, that's that. Whoa! By the way, you can see at the bottom of the screen. Where's the bottom? Right here. You can see my link to my books, right? See what it says? It says Live with Neve. No. It says ahistoricaljourney.com. If you go there, you can learn more about my fetishes and also buy my book. All right, here's another book. It's called Historical Journey Across Raritan Bay. Look how thick it is. Oh my!
Wow.
Girth.
Very personal. I talk about some of my sexual attributes and all that. This is a book I just wrote on Sandy Hook, which is really interesting because you go out to Sandy Hook and you go to Gunnison Beach and you don't understand. Oh, let me tell you about Gunnison Beach. So the first time I went, Gunnison Beach is a nude beach on a federal piece of land on Sandy Hook. And the first time I ever went there, I said, okay, I'll drop my pants. And I went there with a girlfriend, and we sat on a towel facing the ocean. About, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the sun is on the other side, and the people who were sitting in front of us turned. And I swear to God, there was a guy and a woman. They were completely nude, bronze god and goddess. And I swear to God, I've never seen balls as large as these. They looked like,
holy shit!
What are those things I called them? They were huge, and they just almost.
Are they like jackfruit size?
Yeah, they were something. No, they
two
were
pull balls in a sock.
Like gourds, I don't know, but they were big. They were so long they were almost touching the sand from the chair. I swear to God, I sat there and I thought to myself, "Oh God, if I had balls like that, things I could do," and they were huge.
3 tracks in the sand.
What's that? So
3 tracks in the sand, baby.
And maybe Mike, you've heard about the U-bird, right? Did you ever hear about the U-bird?
No.
It is a bird that is in northern Canada, and it's an amazing bird. It has legs about that long, and it has balls a little bit longer. It's very, very interesting. And when it comes in for a landing, it goes, oh!
We let that happen just now. That's our fault.
That's right. That's
your
right.
fault.
John,
don't you hate those people that do these long jokes? And then, it's like 5 minutes later, you go, what the fuck are you talking about? I can't remember. And then you hit the punchline. So here's the deal.
Well, you led into it. Well, it had the big balls comment. You're thinking of balls dragging across the sand. This can only get better.
Things always connect, don't they, Irish? Really?
Especially big balls.
Except in your case. There's no connections.
Yes. Big balls gets
no. So I have chickens. I have 7 girls, 7 hens. They're so gorgeous. I love them. And they got nice peckers. They're really good. But they're girls. So I got to tell you something. The other day, I'm sitting down and I feed them in the morning. I give them lettuce and other things. And I'm sitting there and I'm always wearing my boxer shorts. Let me show you.
All right. Easy, boy.
All right. Easy now. But I wear my boxer shorts all day long, except if I go to the go to 7-Eleven or something like that, then I don't wear anything.
What about when you go to the video store?
Saw that porn too.
Yeah. You're interrupting me again, Nate.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I go out and this has happened twice now, and it's my fault. I sit in a chair. The chickens love to jump on me and kiss me and all that kind of stuff. I swear to God, this one chicken, her name is Glory, went right for the bullseye and pecked me right on the tip of my pecker.
Oh God!
Oh man!
How many stitches?
Did it feel good? And then,
holy shit!
I'm just kidding, I'm kidding.
Oh God!
I'm kidding.
I mean, chicks with peckers. It is 2021, so I guess that's the norm.
It could be.
And I got the chickers in case something happened during the pandemic. I would have eggs, or I could eat the chickens. So, but now they're pets. Now I bring them into the house, and they sit on my lap. Did I say sit? I meant shit on my lap. And they watch TV with me, and I have a trapeze in my living room. I do a real trapeze. And that's another reason people they don't like coming over here, women, because not only do they say, what's behind that door? And I say, that's where my mother lives. But they see the trapeze. You have a horse in the studio?
Yes, it's my
Excuse me, that was me. I apologize. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Was that flatulence from that butt that we saw earlier? Could have
perhaps.
been. Anyway.
Perhaps.
So, but no, the trapeze, they see the trapeze and they run. They just immediately run because they know what man would have a trapeze. But it's
is it like the chicken version of the love swing? I'm sorry, John. It's inquiring minds needed to know. Are you filming chicken porn videos? Is that what we're getting at here?
Any cock will do.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
That was a good one. Is that something you memorized?
No,
I mean that was extemporaneous.
It's a lifestyle, brother. Good. It's fine, really.
Man, you're good.
Lifestyle.
You're good. Oh, sorry. Hold it.
Holy shit!
It's Gloria the chicken. She's upset. It's time to go in and feed.
Look at this shit. Pick it up, John. Let me talk to him. Oh yeah, put him on with me. Yes. Hello. Can you please help me? Yes, I've herpes.
I'm getting a lot of that lately.
Don't bullshit us. Don't bullshit us. John's telling us very many jokes right now. Don't fuck with us, please.
Now look
Your
here,
name is not John.
Mike,
it's not.
If you are going to live in America, you have to remember that there is nothing serious that you. Oh, nice. I like.
Get them really?
You got somebody new, a new cock shot there,
married?
Julie?
Are you
She's
married
to God.
How come I can't hear Jules? Oh, I see. All right.
Oh, she's her mic's off.
Her mic is off.
She's a professional. She should know better.
There you go.
No, I don't hear her at all.
Now we don't hear her again.
Jules, your mic is off.
I'm not going to air this dirty laundry in front of people. Okay, listen. We have to get back to some serious shit. Okay. So I'm going to play a song for you because I can. And would you like to hear it for like maybe a minute?
Absolutely.
You're just saying that. Yes.
Are you going to take requests?
Sure. You ready?
All right.
I like these new computers, synthesizers, because they make all kinds of crazy sounds. You can do this.
Hello, I'm Mr. Rogers. I'm going to play with Mr. Neve today. It's fun.
You ready? every breath you take. That's enough. Hey, but I hey,
Holy
I know
shit.
when I'm headed down the wrong road,
Oh,
and I usually am. Now let me see. By the way, I'm having. I don't know how many people live in the New York area. How many of your suckers? How many of them live in this area?
We have at least 300,000 or 400,000 in the greater New York area.
Wow, that's fucking incredible.
I'm
is.
I'm blowing up through the roofs.
I'm surprised.
Hey,
we're still on
Julie,
the air.
Julie, look,
What?
your mic is off.
I know.
Oh,
it's the
it's
Wi-Fi
back.
here. It's the Wi-Fi here. It's not.
All right, yeah.
Oh,
I think
can't
you
even-
turned it off deliberately when I asked you, "Are you married?"
Oh no, I am not married.
So you're
That is
single.
precarious
I'm
timing, isn't it?
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna guess. I'm just gonna
Jules.
take a guess here. I'm thinking you're a lesbian, right? A little bit. No, you're like a little bit. Every woman has a little bit of lesbianism in her, right? Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't.
I
think
always
so.
thought so. I always ask them, see what they, sometimes you can turn them.
What do I know? I'm only a woman. What should I know? What do I know, right?
What the hell's my fucking
We've
phone?
just
Let's see
been
what it is.
banned from
Let's see
fast
what it- look.
permanently.
That was it.
Ohio Edison.
Oh, let's find out
Ohio
who that
Edison.
is.
Okay. Tell them we have a snowstorm and they haven't shoveled in fucking days.
Hello, this is JCP&L, your electric company. Due to the forecasted extreme temperatures, JC Panda is asking that customers who are receiving this message help to conserve electricity on August 12th, between the hours of noon and 10 p.m. In an effort
It's just creepy. It's creepy, man. Why can't we just have at least a human voice on there to say, "Hey, can you guys not? We got to conserve energy."
Hey, Brian.
It's fucking
Gary,
creepy.
Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. What movie was that in? Brian?
I have no idea.
Brian Kuiper is who he's asking. Brian's a natural. He wins on, what is it, Trivial Pursuit, the Indiana version.
All right. So let's play Truth or Dare.
Well, before that, we have to go to our last break really quick, and then we'll be right back.
I got to be honest with you. These breaks are bogus. They're not really breaks. You're just putting in breaks to look like a real TV show.
Actually, we're putting them on so that we can make our
cigarette
measly
commercials or liquor commercials or anything. Why
They've all
can't you
been
do
banned.
more of something for like a photographer like Nancy Kravitz? Why can't you have like a video that you run?
We do.
Well, it didn't really look that professional. I got to be honest with you. All right, go to the commercial.
You get what you pay for.
I'm Judy, and our company is Gone Country, and we design and produce our own really unique and fun cowboy hats. Keith and I have tried to create a business that's different by focusing on what's important to the customers. Our quality is so good that we offer a lifetime warranty on everything we sell. At the end of the day, if our customers are happy, we're happy. Check us out at GoneCountryHats.com.
Take a look at the sponsored artists and Gone Country Hats at GoneCountryHats.com to find your favorite artist's hat, like Duke Johnson, Sam Rourke, Neil, Jules, and more.
Like a melting flake of snow this year, I won't be sad to see it go.
Hi, I'm Darren F. Flynn, a singer-songwriter from Ireland, and I'm on Live with Neat.
I would have said it couldn't happen here.
So my dumbass got drunk, and I tripped, of course, and I hit a pole. So, just my luck.
Oh my God! Every time I see that bit, I just lose it. I'm really regressing into my 12-year-old state. I swear to God, kicking
I
around.
take full
What are you people doing to me?
responsibility.
I'm telling you, you're dragging me into the cesspool with you.
Now I can see that I need to apologize because those were actually credible, break commercials. They were good. I apologize. You're
Which
absolutely
one?
right. You are now as far as I'm concerned, you are a semi-legitimate show.
You may kiss my ring.
You're not wearing a ring, Neil.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I know. I never wear a ring, but I thought it was fun at the time.
All right. For those of you who don't know what this is, it is called a K-Oscillator, and it is one of the most fascinating instruments, especially if you're high on psychedelic drugs. All right, you got 10 minutes. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about, has that K-Oscillator been hooked up to any kind of sex device that increases the velocity and timing?
This is for you, Irish.
Ooh. You feeling a little bit of tingle down there in the old woody?
Yeah, all twigs and no berries.
Hey, that's a good one. You know what I used to do years ago? I love making up euphemisms. Now, that's new. I never heard that. We've heard the grass is always greener on the other side. Has anybody got a good euphemism they could throw out that we haven't heard yet? I like that one.
Horizontal recreation.
All right. Okay.
Jules, what do you got?
Oh God, I usually have so many. Now I got to do them right now.
Yeah, I'm blank.
Spot. Let's see.
If you're going to be in show business, you got to be ready to go with this shit.
Oh, So, let's see. My euphemism that I liked, and I thought it was my original one, right,
Yeah.
Neil? Neil knows this.
What is it?
Because Neil was the very first. It just popped off my head one day when Neil and I were standing.
Never
we were
piss
sitting in
on
the studio.
somebody's dreams.
No, that wasn't it. It was more like it was a joke, but it was somebody said something, and I said, "Oh wow, God, that's going to go over like a Led Zeppelin." And Neil exploded into laughter, and and I thought it was an original joke that I made up all these years. You find out, no, Keith Moon did it. It was Keith Moon's.
All right.
Stupid Keith Moon.
What about you, Mike? You're funny. You know any?
Nah, I got nothing off the top of my head right now.
All right, just give us anything.
How about
It doesn't
knocking
have to make
boots?
sense.
I'm going to give you something quick because I got to tell you the story about the dumbest man in America. So I belong to these camping groups with my RV. This guy appears to be about 60 years old. He asked this fucking question. Hey, guys, am I allowed to tow my camper in the rain? And if I do, will water get inside? Well, you're a fucking asshole. Get the fucking camper off the road. Go fucking bury yourself in the sand somewhere. How can you ask this? Has the government trained us now to ask permission to do every fucking thing in life? Am I allowed to tow my camper in the freaking rain? Am I allowed? Oh my God. This man is out there driving around.
Mike,
Is that the guy with the picture? Send me a picture. This guy's got a station wagon.
Different.
That guy has a close second to stupidest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Close
So
second.
can you imagine asking people if you're allowed to tow your camper in the rain? And if you do, will water get inside? Yeah, well, maybe if you fucking open up all the vents in the windows, you fucking moron.
Mike, I got to ask you. I mean, everybody's thinking it, and I think people are afraid to ask. Are you on any kind of medication?
Oh, no.
This is pure raw Mike. It's
This
great.
is pure
I
me.
like it. I like
He
it.
eats raw liver in a smoothie every morning. This guy
And chicken.
You get a guy that spends $250,000 on a freaking motorhome, and he brags that I'm proud in 7 years nobody's ever used the bathroom. But where do you go? Truck stops and campgrounds. Well, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, and try to sit on the toilet seats in a truck stop.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
Irish,
these people do it though. They buy
Oh,
these
yeah.
campers and they refuse to use the bathroom.
Yeah. You've been out there. You've seen this, or haven't you?
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Let me
They've
spend
never
$500,000
ridden on a rock and
motorcycle.
roll.
I'm going to spend $750,000 on this gorgeous Prevost bus, but I'm not taking a shit in it. Oh no, morons!
All right. See, I don't like it when people talk dirty on shows like this. You know,
Really?
Did you hear about the stupid chicken farmer? Because Irish, you just reminded me. You said something about chickens. Did you hear about the stupid? It used to be Polish, but the stupid chicken farmer.
No.
He was new at the game, and he had to give up because every time he planted a chicken, it died.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you don't raise chickens like that. You don't plant them. They don't.
Do you subscribe to Chicken Fancier magazine?
Wait a minute. I might. now you're asking questions that are more difficult.
Did they ever put them in little
hit a sensitive note?
Bikinis?
Back out.
What?
Never mind. So what other hobbies do you have that you personally find stimulating and exciting, like chicken fancying?
Well, I like exposing parts of my body.
Oh my God!
There's those nipples we were talking about.
They
are getting kind of perky.
As you can
old
see, let
bastard.
me just show you. As you can see, I work out tremendously. You see this? Like, you see it? Look at,
Ooh.
See how the muscle goes up and
You're
down?
going to get arrested for carrying a dangerous weapon, buddy.
Somebody in the Highlands group's going to get very upset about this.
I'm talking about his nipples, Mike.
Hey. These nipples.
Oh my God!
These nipples are genuine. And let me just tell you something.
Are they gluten
If
free?
you haven't tried nipple clips, don't bother, because they don't have the kind of strength that you need for the kind of stimulation you want when you put things on your nipples. You got to go to Home
my
Depot
God.
and get those industrial clamps. Hold on a minute.
You need to hook them up to a 12-volt battery.
Oh, look, I've got those.
Circuit.
You use these. These were great.
Holy shit!
This is the guy sending Julie pictures.
Yeah. Well, Julie, remember, those pictures are between you and me.
You're right. I have the rest of them I have kept to myself, and they're in my special folder on my phone.
All right, and don't
keep it on vibrate, especially at night.
Oh,
Jeez, Julie,
Yes.
Jules, you need to borrow this clip. This one works pretty good.
That's exactly the one. That's exactly the one.
I knew.
For Christ's sakes, I don't get that kind of treatment around
in the
here.
last minute, let me just tell you something. Hold on, I might have one. I don't know if I do or not. I have an egg. All right, hold on.
Tell it all,
No, I have
Deborah.
nothing. I guess that's it. Well, I don't know. I have it
No.
somewhere, and as you get older, like me, I'm 92 years old. As you get older, you realize that the only way you have to explore all the erogenous zones of your body as you get older, because I'm being serious. You have to look for new things that will stimulate you, keep you erect, and allow you to ejaculate in a normal way. And sometimes you
What
have
is
to.
a normal way?
Oh my God!
You're asking that from a guy who's got a lay and a nipple clip on, bro.
Oh my
Every
God!
sperm is sacred. Every sperm is right. Every
Yeah.
sperm is sacred.
All right. So
I see you, Pam.
My God.
Jules, I got to be honest with you. You've
onanism.
experienced this before yourself, haven't you? Because I can tell by the way you laugh, haven't you? There's nothing like clamping down your nips for a good time in the old hot house
Her
tonight.
internet's about to go blank on us again.
Yeah, okay.
I
I'll let you
just received
take-
a warning from Facebook already. They're gonna
All right. Well, you know what? It's okay because I'm wearing this protective thing.
John, they're going to kick in your front door, and a couple of guys dressed in a nice T-shirt from Facebook are going to khakis, and there'll be like nice little dweebs at I don't know, Best Buy. We're here from the Geek Squad,
All right, Neve, you got to close up, but let me just say goodbye. Mike, it's nice meeting you, and Irish, nice meeting you, and Jules.
Thank you.
We're doing
I'll
it
send
later,
you a
right?
bill for my therapy for this. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Neve. Appreciate it.
Hey, man. John, as always, you are just the best, and you're welcome to come on anytime and disrobe with us. Anytime. I mean, the ladies in Highlands, your date card. Remember me, man. See what bros do for bros? I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You sure you want to go down that road?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you may have a point. Irish, you just might be right. I think that's your spider sense from years in incarceration, too.
Right, exactly.
You just got-
If you see a shirtless guy in a lay in the prison system, don't ever be his bunkie, ever. No
yeah.
reason.
He's got nipple clips from God knows where, and he knows how
Yeah,
to use them.
let me
He
ask you
uses
this.
C-clamps. We've graduated up to a whole new level of depravity.
Oh
Now,
my
would that
God.
be allowed in the penal system? Would that be allowed?
On your penis? No.
Let's just go
Nipples
right to
is
vice
okay.
grip pliers. Hey, let's just go right to vice grip pliers. Fuck the clamps.
And I've already
That's what I'm
tried it,
talking
guys.
about. Let's just get hardcore, Mike. Let's not play around with this.
Never, ever try to jerk off with Vicks Vapor Rub. I'm just telling you right now. No, I'm serious.
I've done that. I'm
Every
going to be
man has
honest. Let's
tried
have
it.
an
Every
honest moment.
boy-
I've done it.
Yep. And
Stupid
it burns
idea.
for an hour, doesn't it?
You
can't
heard
get
it
out.
first on Live with Neve.
Yeah, no, I did it in this shower. It went down on my balls. I had a really bad night.
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible.
Oh my God.
Thank you, gentlemen and ladies, for completely destroying any career and semblance of reality ever. We'll see you later.
Always here to help.
On Live with Neve. We're out of
What
here.
the fuck are you talking about? We still
See
got
ya.
like 30 seconds or whatever.
What? No, we're
The
over
vapor-
now.
All right, the shirtless guy that laid the vapor rub, we're good. We got this. All going to jail.
Oh my God.
Neil, I see it's happening. It's happening, Jules.
Holy shit.
His shirt's coming off right now. I see
I
it.
had a few secrets
I get
I
out of Facebook jail tomorrow. I get to start ranting again. I'm out of
good.
Facebook jail tomorrow.
What's
All
going to be
right.
your first meal?
Fucking
Hey guys,
asshole.
we gotta
Can you
go on.
He's going for a
30
box
days?
lunch.
Can you imagine 30 days for telling somebody to go to hell? What kind of a fucking world is this?
And yet we are with all of this goodness, and we didn't get in any trouble. That lets you know what's
Are
up.
we now entertaining ourselves, or are we gone?
Absolutely, all the time.
We're actually
We
still
gotta go.
entertaining an audience. What's left of it?
Oh, we are?
We gotta go. We gotta go.
I almost took my
Did we
shirt off
ever-
live.
Now, let me ask you, though, did we ever actually have an audience? I want to ask you that. Because
They're here.
There are thousands.
Just so you
I
know.
saw. Can I be honest? I counted 7 people that were.
We're
on
at
the
our
show.
peak right now of 8, so never mind. You know?
highly entertained 7 people.
That's
just a
right.
note.
And remember, it's not about quantity. It's about quality.
That's what she said.
There you go.
Always go for the full court. Always go
That's
for
right.
the full court.
All right,
Okay,
guys.
All the way to the
See you
ball.
later.
Jules,
All right, guys.
get our
I'll
exit
talk to you
ready.
later.
Come on, we got to get
Bye,
out of here,
guys.
baby. Rolling
Bye.
out. Get out of here. This is God.